What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. New details have emerged in Chicago's rapper Lil Durk murder for hire case after YouTuber Trap Lil Ross made a 4-hour documentary pitting 6 bodies on him. Now, I watched the documentary, I reviewed this evidence, and I'ma just be honest and say it. Trap Lil Ross was snitching like hell. He was pinning bodies on Durk, he was throwing all type of allegations on him, and I paid attention to the comment section. Everybody supporting it, everybody telling him good job, and I'm like, where's that same energy at? A blogger like myself can make a video giving my opinion. Other bloggers can sit on their chair and make their videos give their opinion. Everybody all in the comments says, hey man, you snitching, man. Stay out the streets. But the same people that comment on other people's video is telling Trap Lil Ross, good job. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be hard for Durk to beat this. Man, you pieced together perfectly. And I'm just saying, we gotta be careful what we put out there. Cause we already know the FBI has admitted that they watch YouTube documentaries. They have admitted that they use open source information to convict people. And Durk is entitled to a fair trial. It's one thing to pull up paperwork, talk about things that the feds already know and give your opinion about it. But when you go out your way to do your own research, pinning bodies on somebody else when they got a very important trial coming up, I'm not sure I totally agree with that. Now, though, content is content. But you playing with people's livelihood at this point. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm going to read this article to you guys, and we're going to break it down, and we're going to really see if Lil Durk is tied to these 6 bodies or was Trap Lil Ross really reaching. I'm going to get my honest critique on it. Let's read this article first. Boom! Here's the article, and this is what it says. On December 23rd, YouTuber Trap Lil Ross shared a video on YouTube titled The Many Murders of Lil Durk. The 4-hour and 14 minutes long documentary contained alleged information about Durk's life and several aspects surrounding him, including his dynamics with King Von. The documentary is 4 hours and 14 minutes long. That's a lot of snitching in that documentary. That's a lot of finger pointing. You know how long it takes to make a 4-hour documentary? How many people you gotta talk to? How many stuff you gotta search up on the web to get that type of information? So I give Trap Lil Ross his credit. He did his homework, and he just coming to his own hypothesis on what he thinks happened. All of it is alleged, of course, but let's continue. In the documentary, Ross first gave a disclaimer that he had taken every information mentioned in the video from public sources and he could be held accountable for the content that the third parties have published. Additionally, Ross claimed that all the information was a collection of rumors, lyrics, legal paperwork, and his opinions. So he said none of these are facts. I just collected information from other people. I just reviewed the evidence and I formed my own opinion, which is this documentary saying Durk is responsible for 6 bodies. That's what Trap Lil Ross is saying. He's trying to cover his own ass. Hey man, y'all can't sue me. Y'all can't hold me liable because everything in this documentary was already on the web. I'm just reviewing it. So that's basically what he's saying. Some legal stuff. But let's continue. In the documentary, Ross claimed that Lil Durk was allegedly associated with about 6 murders. FBG Duck, FBG Cash, Lul Pab, Dumpstreet members J Skin Oil, and Stefon Mack. The documentary even mentioned D-Thang, Durk's brother, who was killed back in 2021. The YouTube documentary further labeled J Skin Oil and Stefon Mack to be allegedly involved in the murder of D-Thang and called their deaths to be quite personal to Lil Durk. Meanwhile, according to the YouTuber, FBG Duck's murder was allegedly more on professional grounds. The documentary ended with a conclusion which read, this is what it read. With all these self-incrimination that Durk has done over the course of 2023, it will only be a matter of time before people come and put things together. Damn. So that's how he ended the documentary. He's like, hey man, Durk was doing all that self-snitching. I'm just hopped on here and tell you guys what I think about it. So I mean, he got a point. You know, Durk was self-incriminating himself. Now let's look at the 6 bodies that Trap Lord Ross is claiming Durk is responsible for. FBG Duck, FBG Cash, Dumpstreet members J-Ski, Oil, Stefon Mack, and Lul Pab. Let's start with FBG Duck murder first. Because on August 2020, Duck was taken out in broad daylight while shopping for his son's birthday party. We all know the story. He was spotted by THFTZ. THFTZ ran in the store. He was panicking. He was calling everybody up. He called the O Block members. He called Durk brother D-Thang and said, Duck is up here and they trying to get me. Send everybody. Come on, get him, y'all. He trying to get me. I'm scared. He did all that. O Block members run down to his rescue. They pop Duck like 22 times. He passes away. All they ass get arrested and was convicted. They haven't been sentenced yet, but all of them have been convicted. They have been found guilty. We seen the video footage. We seen text messages. They was well cooked. Now the feds said that King Von put up the money for FBG Duck. King Von had beef with FBG Duck. FBG Duck was very disrespectful. They said King Von put up the money. The feds never said anything about Durk. The only time the feds ever mentioned Durk was when they mentioned that his brother D-Thang received a call from TZ and basically gave him the green light. Hey, y'all go get his ass. That's it. So let's be very clear and quite fair about that. The feds haven't alleged that Durk is involved in FBG Duck murder at all. And to be real, all that comes from FBG Duck mom, Mama Duck. You know, she gets on the internet. She's loud. She yells. She screams. She keeps saying, Durk hurt my baby. Durk is going to be arrested. She been saying that for day one. And I know a lot of people call her a hypocrite. A lot of people say you want justice for Duck. But Duck wasn't no square. He was in the streets. He was mocking everybody else death. So why you want justice for your son? You a hypocrite. Of course Mama Duck is a hypocrite. I'm going to tell you guys this. Every street dude, Mama is a hypocrite. And I explain why. When they son is running the streets causing harm on everybody else, they quiet. They not outraged about it. They low-key kind of support him. That's my baby. My baby got the whole hood scared. If she get into it with a dude down the street, first thing she gonna tell him, do you know who my son is? My son is Lil Peanut. He got 2 bodies on him. You sure you want this problem? See, mamas do that type of stuff. But the moment he get his ass killed, the mama start yelling, that's my baby. They jump on social media, start asking for justice. They start sharing his kindergarten pictures. They start sharing old videos of when he was 11 moonwalking to Michael Jackson, acting like he wasn't a menace at age 22. So mamas always do that. So we gotta look at Mama Duck with understanding and show her empathy as well. She ain't in her right mind. She ain't gonna use logic when it comes to FBG Duck. No matter how you try to explain it to her, no matter how you try to explain how the streets work, all she knows is, I lost my baby. All she cares about, my grandkids lost their dad. And that's understandable. So that been Mama Duck saying, Durk had my baby killed. Durk put the money up. But the feds ain't really said that. They pointed more to King Von and said King Von had something to do with it. Nobody mentioned that Durk was even called. Now, I will say this. Durk did mess up because the moment FBG Duck passed away, Durk hopped on a song and started mocking him. Matter of fact, he made a diss song called Shoulda Duck. We said, ain't no quick run to the stove. We hop out, fire you up. They ask me how high I get. I say high as Duck. And he put it at the sky. And they got the nerve to have Pooh Shiesty on the song with him. If I'm Pooh Shiesty, I'm looking back at this situation. I'm mad as hell. I mean, the song is nice, but you gonna recruit me to be on a song about a body that your people was responsible for? That you got me tied up in this mess? If I'm Pooh Shiesty, I'm kind of looking at Durk sideways. Like, hey, damn, brother, I'm a gangster, but I ain't want to be involved in this. I rock with you, but this is my hometown beat. Why you got me on this record? Why you couldn't get OTLDD on this record? Why you couldn't get Lil Barney on this record? Have him spin around in the wheelchair and rap the lyrics. Why you got Pooh Shiesty? So that's what I'm saying. So I don't really think they would have been able to pinpoint Durk for the murder of FBG. I don't think Durk is getting charged for it. Now, I might be wrong, but people saying it's going to be a superseding indictment and Durk is going to be held responsible for the murder of FBG Duck. I'm not sure that's true. I'm just being honest with you guys. Now, let's go to the next one. FBG Cash. Now, it's well known that he was very disrespectful toward Durk. He was very disrespectful toward King Von. He showed up to King Von Burrow, took pictures, and Lil Durk took that very personal. He rapped about it. He said, sneaking pictures by Von Burrow like my little bro won't come fire you up. He said that, right? So he had a problem with that. Next thing you know, Cash is dead. We seen videos of him laying down by a tree. And we like, how the hell did this happen? You with a woman, 6 o'clock in the morning. You're trying to go home and somebody ambush you and light you up and let you have it, right? Now, Durk did say some questionable things in lyrics. He was like, I'll leave you dead by the tree. But that's no sign of guilt. Because we all know how the streets work. If somebody was disrespectful to your fallen friend, somebody was an op, even if you had nothing to do with their death, you still gonna rap about it. You still gonna mock it. You still gonna sneak this just to antagonize the remaining crew members. We see it happen all the time. One person get killed, had about 5 ops from 5 different gangs. They all claimed the body. We seen that. Like, damn, all 5 of y'all ain't doing somebody lying, but they all dissed them. We seen it happen time after time. So just because Lil Durk dissed them, that don't mean Lil Durk actually put up the money. It was like, y'all go get FBG Cash out of here. I'm dropping the bag on them. They gotta actually prove it. They already got snitching working with the feds. Have they implemented Lil Durk and FBG Cash hit? I highly doubt it. That's all I'm saying. Now we're gonna do Dumpstreet members J-Ski and Oil. They was 2 dudes that it was rumored to be responsible for Lil Durk brother D-Thang's murder. They was chilling at a gas station. A black SUV pulled up. Somebody opened fire from inside the vehicle, striking both men, killing them instantly. Now, it was always rumors that they were responsible for D-Thang. It was always rumors that they gang Dumpstreet was a very big enemy to Lil Durk gang Lounge Ron. So they took his brother out, and Lil Durk took that personal and dropped bag on these 2 dudes' heads. But it hasn't even been proven. Matter of fact, I don't think that killer's even been arrested. In order for you to say Durk is responsible for it, we know he didn't pull the trigger himself. Who he paid to do it? If you can't give me a name, you just running your damn mouth. You don't know that. You can't prove it. That's what I'm saying. So we need a little bit more proof on that. That's all I'm saying. Now, Stefon Mack is the next person. He's associate of J-Ski and Oil. They say he's a member of Dumpstreet. They said Lil Durk had him taken out. In the moment Stefon Mack was killed, Lil Durk couldn't stop rapping about it. He became obsessed with it. Right? We heard the lyrics. We heard the song. We heard Lil Durk mad about it, angry, speaking very angrily about his brother's death. And he always maintained that he got get back. He always talking about the ops was down 2 the next day. He always talking about soon as D-Thang was killed, bodies started dropping. Check the scope. He said all that. So Lil Durk was saying, I got to get back for my brother. I've been putting belts to ass. Right? Stefon Mack was taken out, leaving a peace center, leaving a youth violence center. He was taken out. 2 people was arrested. And when the police arrested them, they went through their phone and they found text messages back and forth to each other asking, has Lil Durk paid the money yet? We did what he wanted us to do. Have anybody heard from OTF? What's up with them? Had they dropped the bag? And I was like, damn. How stupid can you get? You're involved in a murder. Allegedly, Durk is paying you guys to do it. And y'all communicating through text messages? What the hell you gonna do next? Leave a voicemail. Hey, Durk, you know we killed that nigga for you. I ain't been hearing from you lately, but I was just wondering, do you got that bag from us? Now, if you can't play, please give me a call back at 972-445-3361 so we can get that bag for that body. See, they own that type of stuff, right? That's why you gotta be careful who you hire. Because if you hire a dummy to do your dirty work, once they get caught, you might as well get caught as well. So I think that's where Durk messed up at. Because these guys testify for a lighter sentence. If they say, all right, you got us red-handed. You guys got the text messages. Yes, OTF paid us to do it. Here who I was communicating with. Here I met this guy here. He transferred the money here. So if they do that, it's over with. So that's how you can get Durk tied to the Stefon Mack murder. And I think that's a good chance that Durk is going to be charged with that murder. May not be right now, but I think it's going to come sooner than later. Now the last person, Lul Pab. Him and Quando Rondo was riding around LA. They stopped at a gas station. 2 vehicles pulled up. 3 men jumped out. They shot up the truck. Lul Pab was standing outside. They left him DOA. And we all seen the video of Quando Rondo in disbelief as Lul Pab was being pulled out the truck. Quando Rondo was jumping up and down. No! No! And Lil Durk took great joy in that clip. Because you gotta think it from Lil Durk perspective. He lost King Von. All Quando Rondo did was troll. He showed no sympathy. He showed no remorse. He showed no regret. Instead, he made music, had a fake King Von in the video. He was talking about I put one under. I ain't boxing nobody, you getting beat to sleep. He said all that type of crazy stuff, right? Quando Rondo acting tough. But when we seen King Von on his ass, every time King Von swung at him, Quando Rondo hit the ground. Every time King Von hit him, Quando Rondo fell all the way to the ground. How's your chin, bro? Now, I'm not saying you gotta win the fight against King Von, but you could put up a better fight than that. I seen women take a better punch than that. I'm just being real. But then you got the nerve to act hard. You should just came out remorseful. Hey, man, I know me and King Von last moments was him whooping my ass, but, you know, I'm remorseful that Lil Tim had to hop out the truck. I'm remorseful that I couldn't hold my own, that my friend thought my life was in danger, that he had to pull the trigger. I'm remorseful. Please forgive me. Let bygones be bygones. I just want a music career. I'm so sorry. I'm going to meet with King Von family, and we're going to try to solve this problem the right way with no camera. That's all you had to do, man. Showed a little bit of remorse. Lil Durk probably would have left you alone. And I'm going to blame Lil Durk as well. You know how King Von was. Sometimes when your homie crash out, you just got to accept it for what it is. See, everybody ain't meant to get back. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all think everybody is entitled to get back. Only certain people is entitled to get back. If they death was really in the wrong, they really didn't do anything, they deserve, then you can say talk about that get back. But King Von was hitting on people, he was yelling, screaming, acting crazy, and he got capped. Lil Durk should have used that as a lesson learned. Hey man, King Von is my homie. I changed his life. I gave him a record deal. I'm sad his life turned out this way. But kids, let this be a lesson learned that you can't go around putting your hands on people because you don't know what they really holding. Now, I'm going to bury my brother. I'm going to take care of his family. But I won't be retaliating because that's not the life I want to live. I'm sorry that this happened. I'm going to go grieve. And I'm going to be off the internet for a while. That's all Lil Durk should have did. Right? He should never let them slide for Von comments get to him. He shouldn't have let that. He should just let that roll off his back. Now you look at this Lul Pab case. I think Lil Durk is finished, man. If you look at the evidence, a lot of people say it ain't strong evidence, but I don't think the feds are showing their full hand. So far, we know they got text messages from Lil Durk talking about don't book nothing in my name or anybody close to me. They got Durk flying to LA with the alleged killer on a private jet. They got one of Durk homies, OTF Bonnie, at Dick's Sporting Goods purchasing ski masks, purchased the rental car that was used. Then they got OTF DD cell phone in the area. They got surveillance video of them following Quando Rondo for hours. It's over with. So it's hard to look at Durk and say you do nothing. I'm sorry, man. It's hard. And I think the feds are going to drop a bombshell. I think they're going to have a witness close to the case involved in the murder flip on Lil Durk. There's no better evidence than that. The only other evidence that's better than a witness flipping is DNA evidence and video evidence. Other than that, that's a good evidence. Somebody involved in the case. Hey, Durk did this, Durk said that, Durk paid us this amount of money. It's going to be hard for Durk to say he's lying. Here's why. Because you got a documentary like this that I'm really not a fan of. I'm going to be honest. I really don't like Trap Lil Ross making this documentary because Durk is fighting for his life. He got trial coming up, and I think he's entitled to a fair trial. But you got a documentary like this floating on the internet talking about Durk is responsible for 6 bodies. What you think the jury gonna think? If it's a documentary highlighting that Durk got 6 bodies, they looking at his tweets, looking at his lyrics, talking about rumors, making him out to be a monster, do you think he's gonna look good in the eyes of a jury? I don't think so. I think that takes the jury pull. So that's why I don't agree with Trap Lil Ross making this documentary. If you wanted to make the documentary, you couldn't wait till after Durk trial. You couldn't give the nigga the benefit of the doubt. All right, I got this information against Durk. I'm gonna let the dude go to trial first, and I'm gonna see what happened, and then I'm gonna drop this. Did you have to drop it now? I mean, we're all thirsty for views. Let's be honest. We all thirsty for views. We all want to be the first one to say we did this, we thought that. But something just ain't worth it. Like, I'll pull up a document from the feds and I'll give my opinion about it, about something the feds already know. But I'm not trying to piece together crimes. I'm not trying to pinpoint it. I can just look at Durk, some of the things he was doing, and say, yeah, Durk, your ass going to jail. And that's all I ever did. I said, yeah, Durk, you going to jail. Your name is in paperwork too much. That's how I came to my conclusion that the RICO was coming. But I'm not a fan of what Trap Lil Ross did, man. And you should be a fan either. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment, share this video. I love you guys. Peace.